All right, it's September 24th, 2018, and here we are with the Noni plant. If you guys don't remember, the first video I did on the Noni plant was about a month and a half ago. So it was August 11th that I took this Noni out of the wild and brought it back home. I've got it growing in MIRACLE-GRO potting soil from Walmart. And when I first took it, I actually had ripped off some of the roots when I took it out of the ground. I just kind of wrenched it out. So I took some of the leaves off as well. It had some fruits on it, and I took those off as well. But as you can see here, we've got some new foliage. If you're wondering what those red things are at the bottom, those are ceramic peppers that fill off a little ceramic pepper tree that my other half bought from a garden store. So as you can tell here, the Noni is doing beautifully. The new foliage, telltale sign of the plant doing perfectly fine in the MIRACLE-GRO potting soil. As you can see, we don't have any problems here. The leaves are a shade lighter than the older leaves, but that's normal. As you can see here, we will continue to have some growth, and there's some new fruit coming out. There's another fruit right there on the opposite side. So we got a little fruit coming out of that side, and we got a little fruit coming out of this side. Not really a big fan of the fruits because they can smell pretty bad, but I guess I've seen some people who eat it, and personally I'm not going to be doing any fruit eating of this plant. I might use the leaves from time to time for medicinal purposes. So with transplanting the Noni plant, it was pretty easy because the plant itself was already pretty healthy. Might have been a couple months old already, but the area we took it from was the area that it was likely to be just mowed down or pulled out and thrown away. So as you can see here on this side, there's some scarring right here along the plant. So the scarring is a telltale sign that the plant was getting hit by the nylon strings of the weed eater. As it would spin, it would just slap against the trunk of the tree here. Surprisingly, I think it's because the roots were so strong and so deep to the ground that it actually kept the plant alive. But you can see here that a lot of the bark came off from that constant mowing. Every time they cut the side of the road, the grass on the side of the road, they would cut into the Noni as well. So as you can see here is a big difference right here along this area. There's no scarring here. That's what the bottom should look like as well, but it's missing the bark off one side of the plant. Good thing that the roots are really strong, and they were actually able to keep the plant alive by continuing to feed it nutrients so that the plant could stay alive. But anyways, I'm glad I found this plant. I'm glad I got to show you guys where I got it from, so that we could keep this whole process genuine and as real as it can be. So the plant is doing well. I haven't added any fertilizer, nothing, just kept it watered periodically as I do with all my other plants. And the plant looks like it's coming back, and it's going to be ready to really start branching out here. So this right here looks like a leaf. This portion looks like a leaf, but it's actually a brand new branch that came out of here. These three are leaves, but this one here is a branch. So we've got some branching out here, and it's actually starting to branch out from here too. So that's a great sign from our Noni plant here. As I do with all my other plants, I won't put up another video until we have significant growth. So the Noni has made some significant growth and is super healthy. I've got it growing out of this blue bucket from Walmart, which is fairly cheap, and doesn't seem to be any problems with it. Everything looks great. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you get as much satisfaction as I do watching these plants progress. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next update.